It's real and it's finally here, the Xbox Series S. Let's have a look. What a day it's been for Xbox. Earlier today, Jez Corden from Windows Central and Brad Sams and a few other people were reporting on the Xbox Series S and some leaked images, which seem to be legit, and literally in the time it's taken for me to get onto making this video, Xbox have gone ahead and announced it as official. Codename Lockhart, the smallest Xbox console of all time, small enough to even fit in the Xbox Series X, has been officially announced, and we have a price for next generation finally from someone, thanks to, I guess, leakers and insiders, which has been talked about for a very long time. The Xbox official Twitter just announced, let's make it official. Xbox Series S, next gen performance in the smallest Xbox ever, $299 ERP. I'm guessing that's estimated retail pricing. Looking forward to sharing more soon, promise. Well, this is massive news. We all knew it was coming anyway, but this kind of goes to show that the other leaks that we heard today are going to be legit, and the Xbox Series X is going to be priced at $499, something we kind of almost expected anyway. November 10th launch date seems to be happening as well, which is pretty huge news. So we can only imagine that now that Xbox have been forced to show their hand, that we're going to get many more announcements in the coming weeks. So this is pretty exciting. Originally, we saw an article this is kind of not necessary now, but Jez Corden from Windows Central just wrote up an article saying it has been long rumored that Microsoft is working on two Xbox consoles for next gen, aiming to claim both ends of the market, and now we can confirm indeed that the pricing scheme should be very familiar, matching that of the Xbox One X and Xbox One S of yesteryear. We can confirm via our sources that the entry-level Xbox Series S will cost $299 at retail, now we know that's true, with a $25 per month Xbox All Access financing option, which Microsoft is planning to push hard via various retailers and a large global rollout. The more powerful Series X will cost $499 with a $35 a month Xbox All Access financing option. Xbox All Access, for those who don't know, is where you essentially pay for your console pretty much like a phone plan almost. They did it for One S and One X through a number of retailers. In Australia, they did it through Telstra, and it looks like they're going to be doing that for these consoles as well. And I believe it includes Game Pass for those consoles for the life of the plan, much like mobile phone plans that we've had for years and years. We've even got a little video that you can see playing at the moment via Brad Sams, giving us a glimpse at Microsoft's entry-level next-gen SKU. The Xbox Series S is small enough to fit inside a Series X, and we expect it to be around 4 teraflops RDNA 2 architecture, making it roughly around as powerful as the Xbox One X, perhaps geared towards 1080p monitors with better frame rates. We don't have any further details on the console's capabilities beyond that, but we expect NVMe drives and many of the newer next-gen features like fast resuming multiple games and ray tracing. Many people have been talking about it for a while now, and now we know it's legit. We know the price of the Series S before we even know the price of the Series X, and I guess now it's Sony's turn to see what they're going to offer the PlayStation 5 for. With this RDNA 2 architecture, it's going to feature, all the benefits of next-gen systems, like Jez said in this article, ray tracing, variable rate shading, increased frame rates, the SSD with reduced loading time, smart delivery, quick resume, and more. But it's just not going to be able to output at that 4K that the beast that the Series X will be. This is going to be a huge, huge entry point for people at a much cheaper price, especially during this global pandemic where people are affected financially, and this could be a massive, massive success for Xbox. I'm in the camp of I don't think it's going to hold back game design. It's still going to allow developers to utilize those next-gen features just at a lower resolution for the GPU to handle if it is this lower teraflop. Well, we know it's going to be fewer teraflops than the Series X. My thoughts on this is I think Microsoft were going to show this very soon anyway, but now that they've had to show their hand, we're going to get some exciting announcements in the coming weeks. We're going to probably see some gameplay in September when they do an official reveal of both consoles and prices and all this Xbox All Access stuff. What are they going to show though? I think potentially they may give us a glimpse into Halo multiplayer. It's in a weird state because of its delay and everything, but it is still a game that they can just come out and say, this is now footage of it running on Series X, multiplayer, 120 frames, whatever. We've also got Ubisoft Forward coming up in just a couple of days, and recently as well, which I was going to make a video specifically on this, but I'll add it in here because it kind of fits. The game that was originally announced last year, Gods and Monsters, which looks cool, it looks like a Greek mythology themed kind of Zelda-like, is now called Immortals Phoenix Rising, which I think is one of the worst names I've ever heard. You play as the character Phoenix, and you're going around helping some of the Greek gods from destruction. This is going to be shown at Ubisoft Forward and rumored to be launching on December the 3rd, I believe. And that means with November 10 looking like the launch date of the Series X and S, with the launch date of November the 10th for the consoles, if that's said to be true, which we can only assume all of these rumors are true, means Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Immortals, Cyberpunk 2077, Yakuza Like a Dragon, obviously the Medium, they're all going to be launching within the window of the Xbox launch. So that's pretty exciting. Anyway, guys, I just thought I'd cover that little bit of exciting, very exciting news from Xbox. Let me know your thoughts of the Series S in the comments below. It seems like a great entry point for a lot of people. If they don't want to, pay the full price for the big beefy Series X, they can still get into the ecosystem for a much cheaper price, $299 for next gen, the smallest and cheapest next gen console I've ever seen. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit like and share it on social media. Let your friends know Xbox are doing exciting new things, and I will talk to you again later in the week. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, peace.